Here we have a new 2023 Nissan Titan. This one comes in the Platinum Reserve trim. This paint color is going to be the beautiful pearl white tri-coat. Then we have the signature brown perforated leather interior. Our powertrain consists of a 5.6 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and that gets us 400 horsepower, 413 pound-feet of torque. Coming around to the front end here, we get LED daytime running lights along with LED headlamps and LED fog lights. Really love that look, and I love how they did the painted grille right there, and then the chrome bumper down there. It makes it look really, really slick. And coming around to the wheels here, these are going to be 20s. And this does come with a signature. It's an option for the Platinum Reserve mud flaps. Really like those. Running boards there. Passive keyless entry on the front doors. And then we have our memory seat functions here. We get one touch up and down, power windows for the driver and front passenger, and then power windows for the back, rear window lock there, power door lock controls there, power folding mirrors. We do get blind spot monitors, and I like that we get the blind spot monitor and that blind spot mirror there as well. Then we can control the either or mirror by turning it to the left side, and we can control it by using that, and then same thing with the right side. Really, really usable door panel storage here. Really big pocket here, and then we have a little cup holder like for a bottle, and we have a really big cup holder, so I like that a lot. We also get a 12 speaker Fender sound system. Headlamp controls there, brightness for the gauge cluster, cargo lamp, toggle that 3-prong household plug-in there, power tilt telescoping steering wheel, and then power driver seat with power lumbar support. Love that leather there. Just really nice look. Once again, very usable door panel storage there. Ooh, I like how I threw that wood grain in there too. So really good legroom. I feel like it's not as big as other full-size pickup trucks, but I feel like the Titan's also not as long either. But still, I'm 6'3", have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size, and still plenty of space in the back. We have 2 grab bars, and then we have a hanger there if you want to hang a couple hangers for clothes. And then we have cup holders back here. These floor mats are in the way, but let's see if I can't get any light back here. Okay, so we have 2-stage heated seats back here for the outboard passengers. There's a 12-volt there, USB-A inputs there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. That's not too bad. And then rear AC vents there, and then we have that 120 3-prong household plug-in right there. And I just like how all this is set up. I love how everything's kind of lit, just ever so slightly. And then our middle seat folds down. We have cup holders here. Really like this interior actually. Let's see about these dome lights. We do get the premium dome lights in here. They're not that yellow that I'm used to in a lot of Nissans. Fuel filler there. And then coming around to the back here, there are the tail lights there, tow hitch, harness, and then this step comes down. You can use that. And this has the utility package, so we have the rear locking tailgate, and then the utility beds. We got a little storage in there on either side, so definitely really usable. And then if you want to, you can open it from the side here. With that key. Quick look at the exhaust. And there's our power front passenger seat. Then we have our lockable glove compartment down here. Owner's manual's there. What's in here? I don't know what that is, but that's interesting. I like that the wood grain's still here though. And then here's the window sticker, all the standard equipment that comes on it. Y'all can pause anywhere in the video to take a look at that. Then here are the options. Like I said, that Platinum Utility Package gives you that Titan box, the electronic locking tailgate, that rear bed step, tie downs, then those mud flaps, premium paint, and then that moonroof package we're going to take a look at in a minute, and then you get that off-road protection package. Stickers right at $68,270. But we're going to go ahead and pop the hood, take a quick look at this 5.6 liter Endurance V8 engine. It's covered up there, but there it is. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat next. So really nice leather wrap steering wheel here, and it's heated. We can toggle that there, especially on a day like today. It's lovely to have. Then over here we have our 9-inch screen. There's the navigation. We have XM traffic, stocks, etc. Then we can customize our home page, decide where you want stuff, which I really like that because I kind of want maybe my clock here, shortcut for the navigation there, something like that. But we get AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. And we also have wireless Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto compatibility. And we can pull up our info here. And I've said this before, I like the Nissan radios because they're just really easy to navigate. I'm not getting lost because there are buttons everywhere. It's just all your settings are here. Figure that out. All your info is here. Figure that out. Audio's here. Not hard to figure that out. And then the settings, you can toggle depending on where you are. And then you have a home button there. So it's really easy to navigate. We can toggle the brightness here from auto to night mode. Volume knob here, mute there. And you can go through your radio stations there. And then we have our dual zone automatic climate controls down here. Fan speed, you can actually cut it all the way off, which I like. You can adjust temperature, turn the auto mode on there, and then you can push that for the dual zone, which I really like. So it kind of defaults to sync, and then if you actually want to manually do it, you just do that, or you hit the dual and you can cut it on and off, which a lot of I'd say most AC systems don't allow you to do that, so that just makes a lot of sense. Parking sensors here, safety shield, we can toggle that on and off there. And then four-wheel drive controls, of course you just turn for four-wheel high and then neutral, push, and then you can go to four-wheel low. And then push button start there. 3-stage heated cooled seats for the driver, front passenger, we can cut that off. And then trailer brake controller, USB-C, USB-A input, 12 volt. And then storage here, cup holders here. Like they have a Platinum Reserve badge right there. And then a really big storage pocket with a 12 volt. And then that removable tray. And then over here, we have that panoramic sunroof. And it's just kind of, this is where the buttons are. Very interesting. I feel like it was kind of thrown on here last minute. But you can one touch slide that, and then you can tilt it as well just by hitting the button. And then the sunshade, we can do that. And then we have a rear sliding window, which I really like. It's a must-have these days if you have longer boards or whatever. You don't want to have to get the trailer out. But over here, we use these buttons here to go through our gauge cluster. And you can hit this source button here to go through, whether it's XM, Bluetooth, depending on what you have connected, and you can just toggle all your sources. And then volume controls here, voice recognition controls here. And then over here, we have our cruise controls. So just how they normally would work, and then we turn it on and off there, and then we can adjust the gap for that intelligent cruise here. And then over here, windshield wiper controls, blinkers, high beams, flash, and then the fluid is actually right there. You just hit that button and you'll get that front wiper fluid. And then for the shifter, pull up, reverse, neutral, drive. Pretty simple. Then we have our tow mode here, and then you can just manually shift those 9 speeds right there. But that's pretty much everything other than the key fob. And of course we have a garage door transmitter there, you know, like sunglasses holder there. But there's that key fob with remote start. And next, let's go ahead and take this Titan Platinum Reserve out on the road for a quick test drive. So the Titan doesn't have any sort of drive mode that you can play with, at least not to my knowledge, but still relatively good fuel economy, especially in the city, according to the EPA, from this truck compared to a lot of others, especially with an engine that really hasn't been updated recently. 5.6 has been around for a minute. But one thing I noticed is it just drives really, really tamed, if that makes sense. I've driven the 6.2 Sierras, the 5.3 Silverados, and even the 3.5 EcoBoost and the F-150 along with the 5-liter V8 offered there. And this just drives really, really well. And I think a lot of that has to do with them adding the 9-speed here in recent years. So like now I'm just driving, I'm still giving the vehicle throttle, but I'm still staying in that 1500 RPM range. And we'll try the cruise. So you can see I have it set to 75, but it's keeping that safe distance between myself and the vehicle in front of me. But then as I lower the gap, it'll start to speed up to close that in. But pretty good ride quality. And one thing that I think Titan, I should say Nissan, did well is on this Platinum Reserve, they didn't decide, hey, let's put some big 22s on here. Let's make some really good looking 20s that look like, I should say, look just as good as the 22s offered on your Denali's. Maybe, I don't know if the King Ranch F-150 has 22s or not, but these 20s look really, really good, especially on this truck. But the 9-speed is just a really good transmission. Just shifts are very, very precise. And then I put my foot down, just really quick, snappy. But all in all, I mean, it is a pickup truck. I'll make sure to include a link so y'all can look at the tow figures on the website. But in terms of just how this thing drives on a daily basis, of course, you'll be able to haul most of what you need to or what you can expect to. It's not like it's towing or hauling any more or any less than the competition, whether that's the Tundra, the Silverado, the F-150. But you just still have a really good naturally aspirated V8 here. You're not gonna find a Turbo 4. And I don't even know if they make a V6 for I think all the Titans just come with this V8. So a lot of people who complain V6s shouldn't be in trucks or turbo shouldn't be in trucks, all of that, can't go wrong with this Titan. But all in all, just pretty good truck. A little on the expensive side for me, but pretty much every pickup truck is now, especially top tiers. So the Platinum Reserves, the basically Platinum in most trucks, and then the Denali's or the High Countries for the GMs. but still a really good option. And this will bring me to the end of my review of the new 2023 Nissan Titan Platinum Reserve.